Kalani, this cruise has been years in the making. So to be here and to be celebrating and enjoying this, what's it like for you to engage this way?
That's a lot of fun. I mean, for me, it's just I haven't been on a lot of cruises. This is the only one I've been on, so especially something this big and the size of the ship. But it was pretty impressive when we were rolling up to get on board, seeing the energy, the excitement of all the fans. It kind of felt like a game, and so for us to be able to spend time with all the fans, it's like I'm loving it. It's my kind of style. So I could either be here as a coach or be here as a fan and feel just at home and kind of, I don't know, it's my kind of vibe, so I'm good with it.
I'd like to point out that I've heard from multiple sources you were taking pictures or signing autographs for like 3 straight hours the day you got on the boat.
Yeah, I got most of the ship, basically. Well, here's my thing. Let's take a picture now because when the shirt comes off, no pictures. That's kind of the deal I made with all of them.
I thought it was cool, too, that you and Kevin Young were like, hey, let's have unbelievable years this year so that the cruise is even better. I thought that was well played by you.
Let's just have a cruise every 6 months and see what happens. You know what I mean? So, no, I love the idea. I like the entire ship being like-minded and that regardless of sport, it's good seeing the other student athletes that are here and seeing them kind of just connect with everyone. I mean, there's so many cool stories and so many great opportunities and just conversations that are happening. I mean, it's been a lot of fun. It's only been day 2 right now, so.
You had some incredible dance moves, and
right.
Listen, this is not something that's just learned, Kalani. You have it in you. You have it in you, and your kids have it in
your
them,
bag.
Okay,
and you pulled the move out.
How do you feel about the dance performance as you were introduced to the crowd?
Well, I mean, that's not my best, but it's kind of shaky ground right now, guys. So, so I have an excuse. And, I mean, Cosmo, I was talking to Cosmo because I speak his language, but him doing the jump rope routine is really hard to do, and the Cougarettes. Mm-hmm. So you have to be brave to be able to do something, at least anything. And so I was encouraged and motivated from Cosmo and the Cougarettes, Pokai doing a flip, I think Shone Moore did the vacuum again to help push more cleanliness in the home. So I don't know. Maybe they think they can get dates by this. It's like, see, I do housework too. So I don't know what it is, but love the guys and just it doesn't really matter. If you just show the effort, I think people appreciate it.
They told us earlier several. We had Ciale, Pokai, Sione.
Mm-hmm.
They all claimed that they did yoga or Zumba this morning. Yet they were hitting the buffet with quote-unquote salad. What kind of regulations are you imposing or enforcing or not?
I told them not to watch me as an example. So
great leaders do that, right?
Yes. Do what I say, not what I do. So yeah, I mean, they have to count their calories. I don't. You know what I mean? I should, but I won't, just because I'm trying to be happy. And so.
Never the fullback.
Yeah, if I'm going to spend 7 nights here, I'm going to make sure that I'll diet another time. So, and I did say lose weight and come cruise with me, right? Then this was after the Alamo Bowl.
That was for everybody else.
Yeah, I lost 2 pounds. So,
yes, yeah. Kalani.
Let's go. I don't know how much I gained already in 48 hours, but yeah, I did it. So I practiced what I preached too. I said lose pounds, lose weight.
That was multiple.
Yeah, 1 pound doesn't count, but 2.
Technically correct.
Letter of the law, too. So
well done, Kalani. Off of spring football. It's fun, the timing of this. It almost feels like a celebration as you wrap up
a reward.
A successful spring season. Where do you feel like your team improved the most and got themselves ready for the always tricky but important true off season before you get back in fall camp?
I thought we saw some really good competition. Just getting down to the business of it. Everyone performed really well because they're competing for time, and so. But I also saw the connection. The new guys. I mean, it's like Keanu Tanavas has been part of this forever, and Carson Ryan's been catching balls from Jake Retzloff. It just seems like hasn't been even a transition for those guys, and the new guys coming in, learning the system. A lot of that is because of the leadership of the team that's currently here, And when they joined, they've been open to teaching them and welcoming them to the family. And a lot of it's just showing that there was a connection from before, that they actually fit us. And not just on the field. I think in order for you to feel confident and feel like this is a great place for you to be, it has to mesh well for you. And I'm glad that they're here for all the right reasons and that it's going to show on the field. But overall, I thought the competition has been really, I mean, it's hard to explain that when people have been seeing it. I know that, but we became a better team because of the competition. And then that's why we decided to do a lot more live work, because you had to ramp it up to see what they can do and when things get really down to the nitty-gritty part.
You hinted at this last year, but you knew internally and privately, hey, we're going to be pretty good. People are underestimating us. Now what's the challenge with this group in terms of maintaining some greatness? And obviously you were close to the playoff, and the team feels like they're motivated to get into the playoff.
Yeah, I think the goal now is that we stay humble and stay hungry. And I think in order to avoid the up and down of it all is learn from what we already know, even in the scriptures, and that is don't let pride become part of what we're trying to get done. And, I think if you go to work, and the thing that can help all of it is just focusing on service and charity. And I think President Nelson said it perfect. Charity and virtue will be things that will help us. And I thought that was something that will go right to our staff and to our players. And I'm glad that I watched conference and was able to see that and see some of the temples that get announced too. So that was a lot of fun. But all that stuff works in football. The gospel works in football, and I'm excited to implement it and make sure that it can help us and that it can be a competitive advantage for us.
Obviously, BYU is a unique institution, and spirituality and faith are huge parts of the programs and the athletic department. But Jeremy and I have enjoyed watching BYU become a place for those that are not members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and come from all different walks of life, specifically your quarterback and some other high-level skill players. So what has that been like for you as the head coach to watch them come from their unique backgrounds and then all gel together as this unique group of teammates that has really succeeded?
Yeah, I think the goal is as we work together and we try to do our best, nothing's perfect, but your intention is to get there and to try to create a perfect system and a perfect locker room. But the more you do that, the more it's deliberate. Everything has to be planned out, and the more you're calculating on what we need to do to get that much better. And I think that if you focus on that, wholesome things happen, and regardless of your faith and your religion, if you're there working on following Christ's example and trying to help others, I mean, something special happens. And so, and it's hard to be entitled and for the pride to take over when you're helping and thinking and serving others. And so we're going to try to do that more and more now than we ever done before, because it works and it helps. And so there's so many different things that can come from it that it can be wholesome and good.
For the Utah game, you said to the team, they don't know, but they about to find out. I love using that out of context, just in anything in my life. It totally worked in that moment. It's great. Where did you get that, and has anyone used that out of context effectively with you?
I don't know. I mean, I get they're going to do the cut and they're going to record a lot of things, but I'm just trying to get to the kids and to the boys and what the stuff that we've been working through. I think the things that I say are the things that they're thinking, and take all that and those are just reminders of what we've been working for all year long. And so this isn't anything that's original or special that I come up with. It's stuff that we've heard from players, from leaders on our team, from coaches, staff members. And so I can't sit there and say like, oh, I'm the originator of it. It's just kind of, that felt like at the moment to remind them that we haven't even got to how good we can be, and so and we're still leading at the end of the year. If you look at it, I just felt like, man, if we had other opportunities like to get into the playoffs and things like that, but there's a lot of things that we need to learn from this, and we need to get there so that and be in a better position. And that's my job as head coach, make sure we're in a better position next year. And next year's coming up real quick. I like the things that we've been able to do as a staff, things that we're able to get done as a program. I'm really looking forward to this off season and the season coming up.
So Spencer says to me before he goes to the buffet about how much he's going to eat, they don't know,
But they about
but
to
they
find
about
out.
to find out.
Yep.
Guys, use it in the right context, please.
That's what I'm saying. Out of context.
Don't do that and then put my name after it. That's like, yeah, but that's like Spencer's, your own, like, version of it.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
My own translation.
But then I edit your piece from the locker room with Utah.
Yeah, hey, just have at it, guys. Whatever. I mean, yeah, just have fun with it. As long as you're smiling, it's all going to work out.
Come on, let's
True,
go.
though. I mean, you know, I'm an English major, so
Nice.
yeah. So I mean, it's not about the grammar or the. I mean, it's just the intention.
The message.
Yes,
The message was received.
from here.
Kalani, great to talk with you, and certainly a great opportunity for us to be with you, cruising with the Cougs, and to be here. Thanks for the time.
Love you guys, man. Appreciate it. Go Cougs.